Welcome back to the new session of AWS Cloud Services. Last time we saw how to create AWS free tier account and how to create a budget. In this video, we are going to see AWS IAM service. IAM service is nothing but identity and access management. In this, you will be doing hands-on how to create users, groups, and roles. Basically, here how it works. Users has multiple roles and user can be added in a group. And group also can have their own roles. So instead of applying role to the user, you can directly add that particular user in a group. Make sure users should be created with their own minimum permissions. It's better to avoid use a root account. Instead of it, you can create a user with the administration access. And remember, all AWS policies are maintained in JSON format. So before going for IAM service, last time we created AWS budget, which has a budget of monthly $1. You can change that threshold. For that, click on AWS budgets. Click on budget we created earlier. Now click on edit. Now scroll down. Here you will see budgeted amount section. You can change it to $0.01, setting monthly 1 cent budget. If you don't want to spend anything on the services, this budget you can set. Now scroll down and click on next. Now scroll down. Here you can see we can set a threshold. Now select a percentage budget amount and you can keep 80 here. It means when your bill is greater than 80% of your budget, that is $0.01, then you will get a email alert. Now scroll down and click on next. Click on next again. Now you can see the budget has been changed. Now for IAM service, if it is difficult to find the IAM service from these categories, it's better to search. Click on IAM. As soon as you select the IAM service, the global region gets selected automatically. On this IAM dashboard, AWS is recommending that to set up MFA for root user. MFA is nothing but multi-factor authentication. For this, you need to install Google Authenticator application in your mobile. After installing that application, click Add MFA. Click on Activate MFA. Now select Virtual MFA device and click on Continue. Here you will see a set of virtual MFA device pop up. As soon as you click on Show QR code will be visible here. Now open Authenticator application in your mobile. Scan the QR code in that application. It starts showing you code and each code has 1 minute validity. Enter the code in MFA code 1 and wait for a minute. That code will be changed. Enter that new code in next MFA code 2 section and click Assign MFA. Now MFA has been assigned. We should not use a root account every time. For that we are going to create a new user. So click on Users. Click on Add Users. Give a name to the user. Click on Check Password AWS Management Console Access. So there are two options in the console password. If you select option 1, auto-generated password, a Excel file will be downloaded. There you can see auto-generated password for the user. And this time I'm only going to use this user. So I'm selecting custom password here. Give a password. For now I'm going to uncheck require password reset. Now click on next for permissions. You can attach existing policies directly. Check on administrator access. Now click on next for tags. You can add tags for tracking purpose. It's optional, so I'm going for next to review. Here you can review your user, where the policy we have attached administrator access. Now click on create user. Click on close. Here you can see a user has been created. Now we will see how to add this created user in a group. For that, first we need to create a group. So click on user groups. Click on create a group. Give a group name. You can add a user to the group. Now scroll down. Here we can assign a policy to the group. Now search for administrator access. Check on administrator access. Click on create group. Here you can see the group has been created and it has only one user in it. If you observe, the administrator access has been assigned to the user as well as to the group also. So what we can do, we can detach administrator access for the user specific. So click on users, click on user. Here you will see that administrator access is directly attached to the user and for the group. So what you can do, you can detach the direct administrator access. Click on detach. Here you can see that the policy has been detached for the user. You can get a sign-in link on the dashboard. So click on dashboard here. On right side, you will see the sign-in URL for the IAM user. Copy this URL. You can share this URL to the user we have created. If you open this URL, this sign-in page will appear. So user can add their username and a password and click on sign in. If we would have attached AWS password change policy, then it will ask to the user to change the password for the first time. Make sure you can select your own nearby region. That's it for this session. If you understood, then click on subscribe. And if you like this video, hit the like button and share it with your friends.